so dark. There's such a lag here. I don't know when to say hello, when y'all can see us, until everybody says on the comments that, hey, we can see you.
Oh, it went dark.
It went dark again. My goodness, this is great. Don't worry, bear with us. We'll eventually maybe find. Let's see here. Technical difficulties, y'all. We're trying to get where you can see us. The phone keeps going dark. Bear with me 1 second.
Yeah, we just gotta get the angle of the phone just right.
Bear with us. We're dark as can be. We're trying to get this camera to. Let's just pull it a little closer. I know everybody's probably thinking every week, oh goodness, these people can't get their act together.
Still there.
Goodness gracious. We're trying, y'all. We're trying. Don't go dark.
That's a little bit better.
I think that'll have to work. This is one reason we have been wanting to put the live stream late in the afternoons to try to get it to where it's not so bright out there that it's kind of darkening our faces out. So we'll eventually get everything cut down and ready to go here. So bear with us. So let's go ahead and pick up some comments. Welcome everybody to Very Buggy, Florida. I've got a fan running over here. If it's very loud, let me know, but I'm trying to bounce all these gnats off my bald head and not choke on one like I've done about 6 times already in the past week. And we'll chat with you. But we'll be so happy when these bugs get going. So we'll just take a quick peek and comment. What is it I'm not supposed to say this week? Let's see here. That's right.
Let's see here.
Let's see here. All right. I'll try not to say all of that this week. And again, if I keep doing this, it's daggum aggravating gnats. They're driving us crazy. All right. So there's quite a few people on today. Awesome. Welcome everybody. So quite a few people saying hello, Tiffany. And a lot of y'all are kind of celebrating for jumping on. Appreciate y'all making it with us. And again, I apologize. We do nothing professional here as far as live streams. We're still figuring them out. We have to do it over a phone and through hotspots. So sometimes there can be some lag and buffer. We just don't have high-speed internet. We don't have a house, as y'all been watching with a house build. So eventually we will get high-speed internet, do it over a computer, and get things a little more professional. But for now, what you see is what you get. Okay, so Ralph Sony says we did a great job on the pole barn. Thank you. That's been coming along. I'm sure that'll be a hot topic and something that we will talk about tonight. You got Pam on. Jesus King says the gnats in the eye are the worst. Yes, they are, because I actually swell up. I don't know if I have an allergic reaction to them, but every time I get one in the eye, it takes hours for the swelling to go down. It drives me crazy. I don't know if you can see a little bullet here. It's so dark. He's down there swatting all these gnats too. This is by far the worst I think I have ever seen them. We've got a lot of water. It rained all winter long. It's now heated up to 70 and 80 degree days, and they're just blooming. But if they're like most bugs around here, they should go away with time. Just like April next month, I don't even know how we're going to host a live stream. The yellow flies and deer flies, everybody call them, get so bad around here. They bite so bad.
Oh, and love bug season.
Yeah, love bugs we can handle. It's the yellow flies that I can't stand. They will get so bad. We're probably going to have to do a live stream in the shop with the doors closed, and it's just going to look... It's going to look crazy. I just don't know no other way to do it. They bloom all April, and then they kind of tend to go away. You'll get them throughout the year, but these weird bugs just go in spells and blooms. And Patrick Paget said, let's see here. All right. We're going to have to put, apparently we're going to have to put that on a shirt, my let's see here saying. And Donovan says, just the way I like it, no internet. Well, that's a good and a bad thing. We really need the internet to be doing this YouTube thing, but we're figuring it out, doing it over hotspot and the phone. So, like I said, bear with us. See here, love the oak tree cleanup. Thank y'all so much for that. Congrats on 10K subscribers. Another comment. Thank y'all so much for that. It's been a wild week. 2 huge milestones that we're actually going to celebrate with y'all tonight. I didn't probably promote it and announce it the way that I should have, but that's awesome. A lot of y'all don't even realize you're now eligible. We're going to do a couple giveaways tonight on the live stream. And if you're not on here, no problem. I'll hunt you down, find you in the comment section. But two big milestones this week that we want to celebrate with you. We hit 1 million channel views and have blown way past that. So I can't wait till we can celebrate 2 million channel views with you. So that's overall views. Understanding the big scheme of things, that's not a whole lot. Some people post videos that get millions of views per video, but it's a huge milestone for us. It's showing the growth, and it's showing that y'all are watching the content. So thank you so much for that. And as just noted, we hit 10,000 subscribers this week. Again, a big thank you to Daniel from Arms Family Homestead. Announced last weekend, or kind of made a shout out to us, and it's just been blowing up. So we went from 55 or 5,800 subscribers last Saturday to, I think we're approaching 11,000 today. Maybe we'll hit it tonight or tomorrow. So thank y'all so much for that. And it's because y'all been sharing, y'all been coming over, and y'all been subscribing. So we truly appreciate that.
We're glad to have you.
Yeah, absolutely glad to have you. So 2 big milestones that we will celebrate with you here coming up, because I've got one gift I'm pretty excited about that I want to offer. It is a box full of gnats. I'll go ahead and let you know. Oh, goodness. See, Chris says he's going to work on Tiffany tonight. He's the one that wants Tiffany to do some talking. He says, what's your drink going to be as you're sitting on the back porch looking at your beautiful tree?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe some wine. Just depends on the season.
Yeah, we probably need some wine after we're done with this house building and need to relax. It'll probably be, Chris, the drink will probably be whatever we can afford after we get done building this house, which may be
box wine.
well water.
Or that.
Oh, speaking of drinks, I do want to say thank you. We had a subscriber, Palmetto Outfitters. He's on Instagram and all. Been chatting with me a while. Sent us a couple of these awesome cups in the mail. So thank you so much. We are using them. They're beautiful. Our favorite colors, red and blue. Got some white on it. So did want to say thank you for doing that for us.
Thank you very much.
See, Heather is on here. She says new subscriber from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Hello. Thank you so much for jumping on and chatting with us. And John wants to know how you are feeling about your new home build here. That's right, y'all keep getting her. We're gonna get the camera shy out of her.
I am blown away by how fast everything's kind of moving along. It's been a long process up to now. So with everything happening over the last couple of weeks, I'm just like, wow, it's really moving forward. So we just hope that Andrew keeps that pace up when it's his turn. But I'm super excited. I'm dreaming about a lot of different things, and I can finally feel like I'm at the place now where I can just start trying to piece everything together of what we want to do now that it's here and there's ground broke. Yeah.
And one thing, hopefully y'all will back me up on and let her know, for all y'all that build a house, the first few steps, all the way up to raising the walls, it looks like the house is flying. The roof's up, the concrete's done. It looks like, man, this house is going to be built in no time. It's once you get in there and start doing the wiring, the electrical, the plumbing, all the way down to the floor and to the tedious stuff, the drywall, the mudding, putting up tongue and groove stuff. That's when it really slows down and it looks like, man, is this house ever going to get done with? So keep in mind, the first stuff looks like, man, we're going to have a house in 2 weeks. That is not the case. It is going to be months and months and months. But we will bring y'all along the process. And like I explained in the video today, we're going to get real detail, because I know some of y'all are interested in this. A lot of y'all, as we're finding out through the channel, are looking at building pole barn houses yourself. So hopefully we can offer y'all some valuable information. I know I did a lot of searching before we decided to go this route, and tried to watch a lot of channels on YouTube that had it to get some general ideas. Excuse me. Paul Connor Sr. said, congratulations on 1 million views. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that, and it's because of people like you that has watched the channel. Excuse me. And see, another question. Are we planning on having farm animals this year? That's truly going to depend on how much this house breaks us, to be perfectly honest. A lot of our money this is where it's got to go. Once we start this build, we got to keep going until we get a roof over our heads. So we'll just see. Depends on how YouTube grows. Depends on how her job keeps going. There's just a lot of factors. There are a lot of unknowns. I would like to say yes, I'd like to have some chickens and start that process this year. I'd like to get me a little farm dog. I've been kind of thinking about that. That'll probably be our first 2 animals. But before we get goats and cows and horses, we have to do a huge amount of fencing, and that's quite expensive. So we just can't right now take that money away from the house build to go out there and put in a bunch of fencing, and then you've got to purchase all those animals. So yes, we plan on having some animals this year, but it's going to be a very slow start. It's just going to have to be, unless things just blow up and explode, and then yeah, we'll go for it, absolutely, because that's part of the dream too, is animals. We've been working that from the get-go. So we got hello from Woodstock, Alabama. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Wood Ducks just jumped on, said good evening.
Hello.
Yep, congratulations on the house progress and channel growth. You're deserving of it, good people. Thank you so much for that. We truly appreciate it. And there's Logan just jumped on. He says, thank you for the cups.
Yes,
We
thank
truly
you.
do appreciate it.
They're very
And
nice.
yeah, they are very nice. Thank you. We've had a lot of subscribers actually do that here lately. I'm trying to set up a P.O. box. A lot of y'all have asked me for that, and I need to do that, but we've had some really awesome subscribers. One sent me log tongs for pulling logs out of the wood for doing firewood, and I should have some of those videos coming this week because it's going to cool off. Had another one send me some lock and lube sets and these cups, so thank y'all. That's awesome.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. A lot of good, loving people here.
I'm still waiting on Chris to send that dump trailer though.
Yeah, well, yeah, he says apparently we should be giving away a dump trailer site. All right, another congratulations on 10,000, and another one says Tiffany, talk more. Apparently they want to hear me less. Andrew, shut up. Tiffany, talk more.
I'm trying, guys. I'm
We
trying.
might as well just let you know she's never been a fan of public speaking. That's actually kind of been what tornadoes and public speaking has been like two of her biggest fears. And so she's having to get used to being in front of the camera and doing the talking. For me, I just don't shut up. Actually, whenever I worked my last job, I was always volunteered to host the morning meetings at the mill, do the afternoon meetings, do the Zoom meetings, all that stuff, because it just doesn't bother me. But some people, it terrifies and they can't stand it. So she is definitely getting better.
I'm just not a huge talker. I mean, I will in little conversations.
Yeah.
But
We'll get it
he
out of her.
makes up for it. That's why.
Oh, do I make up for it? I
Opposites.
told her the other night after we got done the last live stream, please start talking more so I can talk less. I mean, my jaw hurts by the end of these things. Sometimes I'm cotton mouth. I'm like, I wish she'd talk a little bit so I can actually take a sip of a drink and, but I like talking, so I guess it works. As y'all have noticed probably in all the videos this week, I got an ad in my ear. Oh, bugs.
Yes, we
Welcome.
are swatting gnats here if you're just getting on.
Yeah, welcome to Florida. Okay, sorry. This is a bad thing. We're starting to get so many people now, so many questions that I can't answer them all like I used to.
Just repeat. If
Yeah.
you have a question that
Please keep repeating
that we
them.
missed, just
Yep.
repeat it.
And same way with all the comments on the videos. I am doing my absolute best to respond to everyone. Probably have had well over 1,000 comments this week, which is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm doing my best to get to them. YouTube, actually, sometimes they just disappear. So if I didn't respond to you, I absolutely apologize. And on here, again, there's so many popping up. I'll just keep grabbing them. Keep repeating if you have a question that you want answered. And I'll jump in there as best I can do. Let's see, Big Dave says, how is the ice maker doing? It is actually doing great. We used it again yesterday, probably scooped another 20 plus pounds out. I scooped 30 pounds out of it last week. I think I just swallowed a gnat. I'm pretty sure I just did. And you'll hear it dropping.
Take a sip.
Yeah, throughout this live stream right here. It's doing great. It really is. And actually, speaking of that, awesome subscribers. I just had one send me some fans that are designed for, everybody's heard of like the kegerators and all the people that do homebrew or beer, things like that. And you really want to get it down cold. They sent me some fans that I can mount in there, and we're actually going to do a little experiment and see if we can get it to produce ice quicker and even more throughout the day. So I've been collecting data. It still looks like it's about 7 pounds a day. I'm going to add those fans, and then we'll do a little video, see if we can get it up. So thank you again to Mr. Doug that sent us something there, and we will try those fans out. Okay. And John says it's hard to do the talking in front of a lot of people. Not for me, for some reason, but for her, yeah. I don't shut up. And Lena asked, where's the fire pit? Love seeing it behind us. We probably still should have lit it tonight, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say something that's probably going to upset a lot of y'all. It's like 80 degrees here. And I know a lot of y'all up north will probably want to come through that camera right now and choke me. It is so stinking hot. I don't think I don't know if we could tolerate a fire, but we probably will light it in the background. But it's starting to get that time of year in Florida to where fires are slowly going to dwindle away. We probably still will light it tonight because that's just what we do every night.
Yeah, we were both sweating earlier. So
Oh, my goodness.
The thought of a fire was the furthest thing.
Yes, we've been sweating. But next weekend, it's supposed to be in the 60s and 40s. Perfect fire pit weather. We'll have one lit for next weekend, no doubt. We'll always have something staged a little behind, but today I was hoping it'd be the house. You can't really see it. We may walk you around out there just before it gets dark. So we may do a little less questions today. We're going to do the 2 giveaways. I may walk you around the house real quick, but the camera will probably be shaky. And we're going to cook on this live stream. Forgot to mention that. That's something we used to do on quite a few of the live streams. Used to, like we've been doing this a while. on maybe our first couple live streams. We cook. People seem to enjoy it. So Tiffany's going to whip up some, what are you calling it?
It's just going to be a chicken stir fry on the Blackstone with a kebab sauce that we really enjoy on all the vegetables and chicken.
So we'll cook here in a little bit. As soon as we get no questions and giveaways, if y'all want to hang around with us, we'll just kind of change things up a little, get on the Blackstone, let her do some cooking and a little talking.
Do you want a dryer sheet? Somebody just mentioned a dryer sheet. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about the dryer sheet.
Yeah, probably not, because I got this little fan going. It'll blow it off, and it looks stupid. Somebody said I need to keep wearing it. I probably said a fashion trend. Maybe we can get some Kelley's Country Life dryer sheets with a little elastic band.
Or we can get those hats that have the nets that come down.
Yeah, that's a bit much. I'm putting a bee net. All right, so One Arm Hunter said it was 40 where they were at today. Actually, that sounds awesome, which we have been enjoying the 70 and 80 degree weather. Speaking of that, I broke ground for the garden, so we will have some gardening videos coming up this week. Weather is just calling for it, so I know a lot of people have been asking for that. And see, Barrister says, what's the planned square footage for the new home? So it's 2,800 square foot under roof, and I know that sounds like a lot, but we're only doing 1,500 heated and cooled. And part of one thing we're going to do this week, if you can get home early enough to kind of do a walkthrough with me. Actually, we may do it next week. I might have lied to you. I want to get the concrete poured and the slab hardened so we can walk around on it. But we'll do the house plan video this week. We're literally going to lay the house plans out on the table, show those on the camera, and then we'll walk you out to the house and kind of give you a general idea of where the layout's going to be. But 1,500 square feet heated and cooled, and 1,300 square foot of porches. But we have some pretty awesome plans for the porches too. We're outside people. That's what we do. We'd much rather have the porches than all that big inside space. Mm-hmm. Plus, porch square footage is way cheaper than finished house square footage. So overall, things are very high with COVID, but it's probably not going to stick or shock y'all like you think a true 2,800 square foot house would.
We just need somewhere to sleep and shower.
Yeah, sleep and shower, and we'll eat outside and keep doing what we're doing outside. Let's see here. There's my saying. So they're saying it's 60 in Clarksville, Tennessee. That sounds awesome. Chris says he gets the big bedroom. That's actually not a huge bedroom, but it'll be decent size, enough for king size bed and walking around. But where we're really going all out is big walk-in closet. So that can kind of be our storage and out of the way type of room. A utility / mud room. We had a huge one at our last house. And that's nice. That's a really nice place. This one's not going to be near that big, but it'll still be a nice size room. Huge living room. Our living room is going to be quite big. That's where we will spend a little bit of our time if we are inside. And a decent sized kitchen. The other thing that we went crazy on was the pantry. The pantry's the size of a bedroom. But it's going to house a few things like the split AC unit, the electrical. I got some special ideas for plumbing where I can cut off each individual room. So should we have a leak in the house. And a lot of shelving in there, maybe put a deep freezer in there, our big pots and pans. Plus we want to start doing more canning on the channel, and it'd be nice to have a nice big pantry to hold all those cans. But again, we'll go over all that. Excuse me. Again, Janet says, excited for us, everything's looking amazing. Working your buns off, doing my best.
He really is.
I am trying as hard as I can to get content out every day, edit every day, and go produce the stuff every day, actually go get the jobs done. Thank y'all so much for watching. There's been a tremendous outpouring of support this week. A lot of people going back watching our old stuff. Means everything to us, so thank you. I'm going to keep busting my buns, as you said, to keep this content rolling. Swallow none of that. Golly. I'm not going to need supper, by the way, because I am eating now, apparently. Sorry, y'all. This is why we cannot do it outside right now. These stinking gnats, they're driving me crazy. I forget what I was even going to say, so hold up. Wow, there is Mr. Doug, who we were just speaking of, about the fans to help me out with ice makers. So that is awesome. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate the donation. This has been one of our longtime viewers here, and just an absolutely amazing man. It's been awesome to get to know him. So his comment says, going to get the grapple fun started for this stream. Tell nice. Tiffany or tell Andrew to take you to dinner with this. Just stopping him. Wait a minute. How is that a grapple fun? And I got to take her out to dinner because she'll spend all that on dinner. So thank you so much. And to all the new subscribers, everybody keeps talking about grapple fun because I want to grapple for my tractor so bad. But can't really afford one, so people have been feeling sorry for me and literally making donations, which I have been keeping track of.
You have been keeping track
I have
of
got notepads, and then you'll see everybody talking about, I want a dump trailer so bad for hauling compost and rock and things like that. So everybody's feeling sorry for me, but they keep rubbing it in too.
Thank you, Mr. Doug.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Doug. It truly means a lot to us. So, okay, wow. Right behind Mr. Doug, Miss Janet just made a donation.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Janet.
We absolutely appreciate it. Again, it's things like this, y'all viewing the channel, sharing it, that's making this dream a reality. It really is. We couldn't do it without you. That's just the cold hard truth right there. So thank y'all so much. Thank you, Mr. Doug. Thank you, Miss Janet. We truly do appreciate the donations and the support. Thank y'all. And thank y'all to everybody that just watches the videos and gives them a thumbs up. That helps too.
It's been very complimented how many people have said that they've just started watching straight from the beginning because they just love all the videos and they're starting from video number 1. That's very complimented to know that that's how people feel.
Yeah. So, and she's right. The fact that people are, we have 200 and, I think I just added up 283 videos as of right now, or 285, something like that. The fact that people are going back to the beginning and watching, and I feel sorry for some of y'all. You're probably bored to death because a lot of the beginning ones was not very good acting, not very good talking, and a lot of like tractor stuff and maybe some stuff that y'all might not be into, but there's still a lot of people watching anyway, so thank y'all so much for that. We're going to try to get these videos more entertaining now. Oh, just got an ad in my eye now. Golly, this is getting old. We're going to tell y'all start doing something every time I swallow an ad or get one in the eye.
Yeah.
We'll have to make a game out of this. But again, thank y'all for going back and watching all those. Keep getting distracted by these pesky gnats. Anybody has any gnat spray, we would love a donation. Actually, we need a sponsor for gnat spray. Y'all contact one if y'all know any that works. So A Outdoors, you don't know, said hello, Kelley. Thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with us. Big Dave Richardson says, where are we located at in Florida? We're actually not really near any cities or anything, just the way we like it. But I always tell everybody we're about 30 miles east of Tallahassee. That's the best way to describe it. So the state capital. North Central Florida, to kind of give you a general idea. We're, I don't know, 40 plus miles to the Georgia border as the crow flies, as we say down here in the South. And Jesus is King says, oh no, I shouldn't have made the gnat in the eye comment. You jinxed me. You got me. Yeah. And Jason says, get a bigger fan, blow them gnats away. If you only knew, I've got one behind y'all that's about this big that we had right before the live stream started, and it works. But if I turn it on right now, you won't hear a word I am saying. So I've got this nice little Dewalt fan right here, battery powered, that I don't think y'all can even hear. So it's bouncing a few off. What's funny is they keep getting sucked in the fan blade, and I feel a few hit me at 100 mile an hour every now and then. So you'll see me doing this number. Some daggum gnats.
Oh, somebody said vanilla. That's interesting.
Vanilla, and she is big time into essential oil, so we may even have some.
Well, I made an essential oil spray, and it does work, so I guess I need to get some back out and make some more.
We'll try
I kind
that.
of forgot about that now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, thank you. And then the dryer sheets or vanilla. Well, the dryer sheets I know work, just not putting it on right now and having everybody laugh at me. But they dadgum sure work. The Lala Farm says, hello, Kelley's. Greetings from Northeast Florida, west of Jacksonville. Awesome. Thank you so much. We're finding a lot of Florida people here, too. And this week's been awesome to find out of all these new subscribers that have come over from watching an Oklahoma channel. It's crazy, the people that are literally in my hometown, literally right down the road, or just a few miles away at popular spots that we go to. So it's crazy how somebody in Oklahoma has connected us with people that are right here. It's just wild. So the world is not as big as it seems sometimes. Small world, as they say. Jason Miller asked, what editing program am I using? It is called Shotcut. Everybody keeps calling it Shotcut or something like that every time I try to tell them, but it's just shot, just like shooting something cut. It is very hardware hungry. I had to buy a new laptop just to be able to run it. And eventually I plan on building a tower PC so I can really get my editing done, so I can try to keep pumping out videos every day. Because editing takes quite a while, even with this faster laptop that I got. But Shotcut, I love it. It's free. It's probably the best free editing software out there till you go to something like Adobe Premiere where you have to pay for. Now that I've started doing Facebook, uploading there, trying to about daily, and YouTube, I have got to look eventually at getting a faster PC because it'll really help. I spend hours a day editing on top of all the other stuff. So anytime I can save myself minutes or hours, it's totally worth the expense. So eventually I'll get to that point. Maybe one day I'll do a, if y'all are interested, it hasn't been a common question, but if y'all want to see exactly what I record and edit with, I may do one of those videos one day. Like, here's the cameras I use, here's the phone I use, here's the laptop, and here's the editing software. So if we get enough requests for that, I'll do that too. Giant bug zappers, Crystal says that's probably not a bad idea. I don't know if it'll track them in the day or not. Sorry, these things are killing me. But that's something to try. I think I will hang one out here. Why not? And it's about to be mosquito season and yellow fly season, so I know those work for that. It's actually a good idea. I almost bought one last year. For some reason I didn't. So we will get us a bug zapper. So Evans Family Homestead just jumped on, says hello from Arkansas. Hello. Hey. And Rodney jumped on, says hi from Virginia. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate y'all chatting with us. And let's see. Oh, there it is. I can't help it. I gotta say, let's see here. Jesse said, finding it interesting the difference between how we build versus them up in northern Michigan. It's so different as a builder, and enjoy seeing the difference. That's exactly right. And I can tell you what, especially this style home, it's not as common in the area. So literally going from one county where we looked at some homes like this were already built to ours, it's already different. The building inspector requires different things over here. The engineers do different things. So I can imagine from state to state, it is completely different based on what you'll see here. And we're getting a lot of comments on, hey, why did you do it this way? Or why did you not do it that way? For example, we didn't wrap the post, but I keep forgetting to tell everybody in the videos, it's gonna be long-winded. We didn't wrap them because we have special saltwater rated posts down here near the coast. Very highly treated posts that are made for extreme environments. Plus there's a lot of other stuff to it. I'm gonna have to do a really detailed video one day of answering your house questions. Otherwise we can drag these live streams on for hours. But I'm sure you do see a lot of differences up in Michigan versus how we build here. Like I said, we can literally go one county over and see a huge difference. So hopefully you find some of it interesting. Take everything we do with a grain of salt, because just because we build this way doesn't mean your building inspector or your engineers up there are going to allow it. But chances are we're building to even higher standards a lot of times y'all up north, because we're in a hurricane zone. We have to build much higher wind loads. So hopefully you find it interesting. Now I keep saying a lot, so kick me every time I'm doing that. Oh, bear with me, Cottonmouth. So Mel says he is watching and eating supper. Yeah, I guess with as late as it is now, we're going to be making everybody miss supper or eat supper watching this, since we moved our live streams to 7. And he says, good old homemade turnip greens, cornbread, and barbecue chicken.
Good.
That sounds like some southern eating to me. Some fine fitting fiddles, as they would say. Southern slang, baby.
Okay, I've never heard that one.
So Freaking Jeep just joined. Hello, he says short sleeves and looking good down there, John. Yeah, actually short sleeves, and I'm wearing flip-flops, y'all. That's one thing that's going to trigger a lot of people on this channel. Florida's state apparel right here, foot apparel, flip-flops. It is so hot today. It was so hot yesterday. We have just been sweating. It's crazy the difference in the weather down here. You can go from frost that we had a few days back, middle of last week, woke up to frost one morning, was not supposed to frost, to 83 degrees yesterday, 80, 81 today. And then going to be back in the 60s and 40s the end of next week. So weather's all over the place here. Again, I know there's some people from up north that probably want to choke us right now that are still dealing with snow and cold weather. So I'll shut up about how hot and beautiful it's been here. All right. See, just stumbled upon RV Adventure says, I want to give a big shout out to your other YouTube channel, the Kelley's Outdoors. Beautiful videos of waterways near you. Thank you. That's something I haven't really been promoting or pushing, but we do have another channel if you want to watch where we go boating, fishing, hunting. It's the Kelley's Outdoors instead of the Kelley's Country Life. Link is in every description that we do, and that we've probably picked up 600 of y'all this week on that channel alone. So if you're interested in those type of videos, we would love to support. As spring and summer rocks on, we'll be doing a lot more videos over there, and we'd like to catch you on both of those channels. So,
and we'll be getting into more videos for sure on that.
So wow, Mr. Doug, again.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Doug.
Holy moly! Thank you, Mr. Doug. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Awesome.
That's amazing. So, oh man, I shouldn't have said nothing. I feel bad now. He said, so this one's to take Tiffany out to dinner. Y'all are an inspirational young couple. Got to run. Y'all have a good evening. God bless.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Doug. we truly appreciate it. God bless you, and stay safe, whatever it is you're heading out to do. But thank you, and I can promise you, Tiffany will go out to dinner with that. We had Chris, another very common subscriber on the channel, do that a while back, made a donation specifically for taking her out to dinner. That's one of her favorite things to do, is to go out to dinner. And I swear she could spend $10,000 out at dinner. She's as frugal as can be around here. Doesn't like shopping, doesn't want flowers, jewelry,
I want
nothing.
somebody to cook for me.
Yeah, well, I do cook some. Goodness gracious, don't throw me out there like that.
No, I don't mean it like that. I just
But,
mean.
yeah, but when it comes to dinner, this girl,
Oh, yeah.
she
And
wine,
I'm due to go out.
Yep.
It's been a while.
wine and diner. She loves it. So with that donation, we are going to go get you a Happy
Thank
Meal,
you.
and we're going to McDonald's. We can go to McDonald's a bunch of times right there. So thank you so much, Mr. Doug.
Thank you.
We truly do appreciate
Yes.
everything you've done for us. Let's see here. I can't help it. I've just got to say it.
Do it. Just do it.
So we have one person says they're watching and ironing uniforms, and a nurse at the busy health center been doing COVID testing and vaccines. Thank you very much for putting yourself out there on the front lines. This has been a wild, crazy last year and this year. So appreciate what you do. Appreciate what you do. She does home health and puts herself at risk quite often. Put herself around that. So crazy times we live in. I'll be so happy when this stuff is all behind us. But in the meantime, let's laugh, let's love, let's be happy, and let's don't get negative and eat down by all the news and stuff that's going on in the world. Doesn't mean that we have to forget about it. It's real, it's out there. But we can enjoy each other's company. And again, thank you for what you do.
Yes.
And Jesus King said he located Outdoors channel. Awesome. Go get to watching. We'll get you some more videos out there. Maureen wants to know if we're both from Florida. I am from a small one red light town, born and raised, and we just moved out of there a year and a half ago. Actually, I had bought my mom and dad's house, my childhood home. So for 35 years, yes, I've been from Florida. We're still in Florida. And I'll let you answer where you've been and what you want to say.
I'm from Jacksonville, but in the country part of Jacksonville, and then lived in Mayo the last 17 years or so. Yeah.
Yep. So pretty much, I think you only lived out of state a brief time or two. What, up in Jersey?
No, well, no.
Or is that
well,
just
we
visiting?
lived- That was kind of a short visit. Up
Okay,
there
so
for a little bit of
we're
time.
both pretty much Florida,
Yeah.
born and raised. I have yet to ever live outside of Florida, and I guess she really hasn't either. So yeah, from there, without a doubt. And Chris says I have to let you supersize whenever we go to McDonald's.
Good.
We'll let her. Doug McNabb says he loves the show. Thank you so much for chatting with us. We appreciate it. And Pamela wants to know what we're cooking, so you can tell her.
We're gonna make some chicken stir fry on the Blackstone, and we use this kebab sauce whenever we do another kind of similar recipe. And I know how much Andrew really likes it, so I figured I'd incorporate that on there too.
I do like it.
But we're not doing the rice tonight because we are trying to do better about carbs. So we're gonna sacrifice the rice tonight, maybe.
She's trying to put me on a diet, y'all. I don't know about all this. Luckily, I love vegetables and other things, but I don't know about this diet
It'll
stuff.
fill you up.
We'll see. I don't know. So Pamela had another question I meant to catch earlier. It said, "Beautiful backdrop behind us. Thank you so much. This is what we want. This is why we live out here." And what we do in our live streams off our back porch once the house is built, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That is the plan. We're actually going to do kind of an outdoor kitchen area out there, and I am really looking forward to us being able to hang out with y'all on the back porch. Or eventually, hopefully, if there's any money left, we might start a pool fund. But we want to have a little pool out there above ground. We dang sure can't afford in ground. And come summertime or wintertime, we would love to hang out with you on the back porch. I can really envision that. I still kind of have this weird dream. I've talked about it, I think, last week, where I would love on maybe Tuesday or Wednesday send out, "Hey, this is what we're going to cook this Sunday on the live stream. If y'all want to go get the ingredients and cook with us," like some people are saying that they're cooking and watching right now, or they're ironing clothes, but you can do things and watch us. We'd love for you to set your tablet or phone up and maybe whip up a recipe with us. We are not chefs by any means. We just do simple kind of country cooking, but it's a way to interact and hang out with you. But live streams off the back porch, absolutely. Cannot wait for that to happen.
And we'll even have the pool eventually, and probably be out in the pool a little
Yep.
bit.
So we might just turn it on and we're just gonna jump in the pool. And somebody says Bullet's a cute pup. You can't see him. He's down here laid up in the lap.
He is tired.
He is so. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Oh, he heard his name.
He did. So he's actually been up all day. He didn't get his 23 hours of sleep, which he look at him, which he normally requires. He's hung out with us all day long, running around the yard. and he is exhausted. He can't hardly keep his eyes open. This dog loves his sleep almost as much as Tiffany. See, Maureen says she's a Canadian snowbird, been missing Florida a lot since quarantine. Yeah, it has definitely changed a lot of our lives, the quarantine stuff has. Luckily, we're relatively open down here, but there's still rules in effect, and I know it's different across all the states right now. Again, cannot wait for all this stuff to get behind us. Time will tell. Mikey G's, he's screaming for me, the Grapple Fund. Yes, we got another donation for the Grapple Fund. We're getting there. I'm excited about it.
So how much is a grapple? Exactly.
About $2,600.
Okay, so we got a little ways to go.
We got a little ways to go. Plus, I have to buy hydraulics hookup too. So a little more. We'll talk offline. So James says, what's the best time of year to bring people down to Hickory Mountain, which is a kind of wildlife management area that we have around here. If you're coming for crabbing, which I'm assuming you are, anytime it's hot. August on is typically when the crabs are best. If you're just coming to kind of hang out and enjoy the day, I'd say come now, because the bugs are only going to get worse. And bring Avon Skin So Soft. Somebody mentioned that earlier. We do use it because there is called no-see-ums down there. They're biting gnats, vicious little critters, but that Skin So Soft works better than anything I have ever used. So pick up some of that. They sell it on Amazon. We had to put some on yesterday because even though we were still 20, 30 miles from the coast yesterday, somehow those little gnats are getting blown in and they were tearing us up. So that's a good time to go. Big shout out to Bullet. I know I'm trying not to say the word. So now I'm going to just start doing random things like, oh, and grunt and everything because I can't say, let's see here. So they're talking about you. John says, Andrew, Tiffany, it's time to go. Love you guys. Enjoy. Good luck. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I'll tell you what, this is probably a good time. We need to do a giveaway.
Yes.
So we have hit 1 million views, and I said if we do that, that I was going to do a purchase a nice gift that I wanted to do for y'all. So I'm about to pull that out and show it off. And we also hit 10,000 subscribers this week. So I'm excited. I want to do a little giveaway for that as well. And that's probably something we'll continue to keep doing. We figured probably the next one will be 25,000. And then if we hit 50,000, 100,000 and keep going, we'll keep doing some sort of giveaway there and a thank you and give back. So for our 1 million view giveaway, I have purchased something here. And hindsight's 2020. We typically been 99% male on the channel. So I kind of had bought a male gift. Then we have blown up and had a lot of ladies join this week. Thank you so much. So if you get this and don't want it, if you want to re-gift it or do whatever, that's awesome. But I have the gift now, so sorry, and hopefully it's something you can enjoy and use anyways, because I know there's a lot of y'all on there to tell me y'all work and do stuff as well. So let me show you the gift. This is for the 1 million view giveaway, and then we'll do a quick little drawing for the 10,000 subscribers. So, y'all know I'm a big Dewalt fan. So I went out and purchased a pretty nice drill. I didn't get the old cheap residential, just kind of one-time use type of drill. Made sure I got one that was for the USA, assembled and made in the USA. And I've only just opened it, hasn't been used, just because I wanted to show it off. But I went ahead and got a little nicer kit for everybody here. So it's got the nice compact brushless 20-volt drill, and it's the XR one, extended runtime. So this is like their professional model stuff. And I bought the kit with a nice big 5 amp hour battery. So this thing will run and last forever. But this is the all metal, nice brushless model. Really nice. Also comes with a quick charger as well. But it should run forever with that big 5 amp hour battery. And to go along with it, a nice set of Dewalt titanium drill bits. So I just bought me a set of these. They last forever. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this camera down. A lot of y'all didn't even realize you were eligible for this. I'd made the announcement a while back. But we're going to pick a random comment on a random video, and I'm going to pick that on a computer generator that I have, and that person wins it. You don't have to be on here right now, obviously. I will drop a comment and tell you, hey, you're the winner, whether you realize it or not. You just won something. And as soon as I get an address or something from them, we'll get it out to them. And while I have the phone down here, we'll go ahead and pick 2 people. One for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway as well. For that one, we're going to do we did a $50 Amazon gift card on the 5,000. So I'm gonna do a $100 Amazon gift card for the 10,000, and we'll just keep upping it every time we hit that 25 and 50 and 100,000 that we've talked about.
Maybe a new car eventually. No, I'm just kidding.
I kid y'all not. I do like giving away, and I challenge all y'all. I challenge all y'all to do that because it's a great feeling. But if this channel ever gets big enough, I dream that one day I want to give somebody like a truck. I really do. That would be awesome. I would love to do that. Maybe we hit 1 million subscribers one day or something. I don't have a clue what that pays, but if it pays good enough, I will give you a new car. I would love to do that. That'd be a sweet drawing to do on a live stream.
Yeah, it would be cool.
So I'm going to pull the phone down right now, cut this fan off for a minute so you can hear me, and show you a drawing that I'm going to do on the computer, and show you how this is going to work. And we're going to give this drill away, and then we're going to do another drawing and give away a gift card as well. All right, so now y'all can see our setup with lights everywhere and fans. So here is what I've done. I made the announcement at video number 241 that any comment from that video forward up to 283, which we just posted today, was eligible. So I used this random number drawer. I'm going to hit go. Whatever video it picks, we're going to go to that video. Then we're going to pick a random comment off of it, which I have another tab up here to do that. And that is our winner. So let's see what video. Video number 282. That would be yesterday's video. So that would be the Big Oak View video. Let me grab this real quick, get a shareable link. Now I have this YouTube comment grabber. Let's put that there. It's going to grab all those comments. Yeah, drum roll please. 94 comments on that video. And I'm picking one winner right here, so y'all can see I'm doing all this in front of you. We're going to pick the winner, and it is Richard Perry. And his comment was, good to see your subscriptions adding up. Keep up the good work on your videos, and it will continue. God bless you both. Richard, I hope you're on. You may or may not be. I'll have Tiffany looking for you there. If you are, please say hello. If not, no problem. I'm going to drop a comment on this video, on your comment, let you know you have just won a very nice Dewalt drill and some drill bits, and we'll make sure we get that shipped out to you. So,
that's awesome.
Yep.
Good.
All right, so let's do this again.
Richard is on.
Richard is on. There he is. Hello, he says. Awesome, Richard. So I tell you what, do me a favor, Richard. My email is thekellyscountrylife@gmail.com. It's in the description of every video that we have. If you'll shoot me an email over there saying, hey, it's me, and give me your address, I'll get up with you, and we'll make sure we get this shipped out to you. So that's awesome, man. I'm so happy you're on. That is great. Out of 10,000 subscribers, but only 100-something on here, that is awesome.
And he had just commented too. Right
good
before
deal.
that.
Good deal. So this is the second giveaway we've done that the person was on the live stream. I'm so happy for that. So, but we're not done. We're going to pick another video right here and give away the $100 Amazon gift card for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So it just picked video number 249. Let's see which one that was. That's going to be on this other page. 249 was filling up the wood racks. We will grab that one. Go pick some comments here. Let it grab our comments. 37 comments on that video. And let's pick the winner. Rodney Palmer.
All right.
Rodney, are you on? Rodney? Bueller. And if you're not, no problem. He says that's some big pieces of wood. Wood yard's looking great. And he just won a $100 Amazon gift card. So nice. I'll have Tiffany looking to see if he's on. Again, no big deal. I will reach out to Rodney, and we will make for sure that he gets that gift. So Richard Perry and Rodney Palmer, y'all are winners tonight. Rodney's on here as well. Nice. Awesome. What are the odds of this, y'all? What are the odds that we have both of y'all on here? I'm gonna put the camera back. Again, 10,000, almost 11,000 subscribers, only 137 on the live stream, and both of y'all are on. That's the way I always wanted it to be. That's awesome. So happy for y'all. So Rodney, kind of same thing. If you will shoot me an email, thekellyscountrylife@gmail.com. Again, it's down in the description. And don't forget Kelley's with an EY, or you'll never find us. But I will also drop a comment on this video and just be like, hey, I'll interact with you. Had to do the same thing for the last person that won. the last gift card. So you get the $100 Amazon gift card, spend it on whatever you want. And again, Richard, you get this nice, sweet Dewalt brushless cordless drill and drill bit set, and I will get that shipped out to you. So thank y'all all so much for the support. I love doing these giveaways. Tiffany's going to turn our blinding light off now. Hey, you can see us. This is why we like doing live streams late in the afternoon. So again, thank y'all so much. I'm trying to pull all y'all's comments back up so I can chat with you. So bear with me just one second. What you laughing about?
Bullet.
What's
Chasing
bullet?
me.
Bullet chasing you?
I was looking for him.
All right. I don't know if you want to go get the old Blackstone ready.
Sure, I can do that.
All right, so Tiffany's going to get the Blackstone ready.
Okay.
And while we have a little bit of light, the camera gets shaky. I may walk y'all around out there to the house, show off real quick. And again, as a lot of people are saying, congratulations to the winners. Again, you probably didn't even know that we were doing a giveaway, but I like it that way. That's awesome. So hopefully you enjoy, the gifts there. And Wood Duck says, "Bullet runs like a bullet." That's how he got his name. He's a rescue dog. When we first got him, his name was Bullet, and he was zooming all around. Where did we go to? A PetSmart adoption day or something to get him? So it was a PetSmart adoption day, and
somebody was asking what kind of dog he is.
yeah.
They asked if he was a fox terrier, and he does resemble more of a fox terrier. I had always called him like a min pin.
Yeah.
But he does.
We still don't know what he is. Fox Terrier does sound good. We've tried to figure it out, and then we just gave up. We thought he had some Min Pin Terrier mix, but Fox Terrier sounds awesome. All I know is he's been an amazing little dog. He's been a great little dog. Didn't take long to potty train him, get him used to life and rules, and he understands words, what you're saying, everything. So I'm gonna grab the phone real quick. We'll walk around the yard. I'll swallow a few more gnats.
Oh, I got him cooking
Oh, you're already cooking?
gnats.
Oh yeah, she's cooked. Tiffany's cooking the gnats. So maybe we'll just go straight to Blackstone. She's frying some gnats up for us right now. All right. So let's grab this, and I will go back through some comments. Sorry, I'm right up in y'all's face, ain't I? Trying to lock the phone in so I don't drop it.
How about you show what I'm fixing to cook before you leave?
I am. I'm coming. So it's about to get a little shaky, but this is what we do from time to time. We'll just cook on the channel. And I apologize, y'all, if I've missed a lot of comments. It's been a fun but fast-paced night. So we'll go over here to our Blackstone. Excuse our outdoor kitchen and / shop. She's already whipped some stuff up. Check that out. Now we're talking. We love our veggies. So what all do you have in there?
I have squash, zucchini, peppers, and onions in this one. We love our veggies. And this is that kebab sauce.
Yes. She kind of whips it up, makes it herself, don't you?
Yes. It's a zesty Italian dressing, hot sauce, Hinze 57, and some spices, garlic, and all that. So I pour that over it. Typically when we do it in another recipe, I cook it all in the pan, mixed in with the sauce, but this way I will probably saute up my vegetables and then drizzle it on kind of towards the middle of the end. And then I have chicken that's already sauteed in it over here. So.
Yep. So here we go. Y'all probably weren't expecting cooking tonight either. You don't never know what you're going to get on this channel. So a few comments real quick. Looks like Richard said he contacted the pole barn company that we use for the house over there. That's awesome. Tell them that Kelley sent you. Maybe they'll eventually throw us a pole barn one day. Nice. Maybe a goat barn or something whenever we need another one. And see here, RV Eventuals. I just cut your name down there a little. It says, love cooking on the Blackstone. We do too. It's so easy to use. Marine says, please give everybody a thumbs up for this great couple. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support. And Richard, yeah, I should have known with the Seminole. It says, after all, we're in neighboring counties here in North Florida. Awesome. Well, Richard, I may just have to meet up with you and give you, give you the gift there. And Texas Bow Hunter Elkhart just says, hello, Kelley's. Appreciate you joining us. As you can see, we're at the part of our show now. We're kind of doing it old school. We've answered some questions, just did a couple of giveaways. Now Tiffany's going to whip us up a meal on here. Pamela says she's got a phone call she'll watch later. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, y'all. So
yes,
have a blessed day.
Pamela.
Thank you so much. So while she's letting this thing heat up, phone's going to be a little shaky. It's not all steady like a GoPro, but let's go out here and take a quick look at the house. This is the one cool thing about carrying y'all around on a phone. We can live stream from wherever. Of course, the signal gets a little worse out here because I don't have a cell booster. So if I lose y'all, I will pop up another live stream immediately. See, Mike Hay says, what kind of goats are y'all going to get? We're not sure yet. We know we want goats, but we don't know the specific types just yet. Johnny says he has that Blackstone, loves it. Awesome. And Silver Badger says, do you till your food plots or practice no-till rotation? I do actually till them in. It has worked really well for me, and if it's, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I know a lot of y'all seen this video today, but just want to give y'all a quick and better live look out here at the house. We're really excited about this. One thing I forgot to mention in that video too, I paid extra, and again, we'll go in detail on this. We blocked out every 2x6 because what comes with the kit is 2x6s that run this way. I had the contractor block out, so this is such an extremely strong roof now. I want to make sure there was no buckling, that the plywood was real strong, and I really like the way that blocking looks. We're actually thinking about leaving it exposed out here on the porches, but here is the main reason I want to get y'all out before we lose some light. Y'all have been watching it, but man, that view, y'all, absolutely love that view. That is why we worked so hard on that oak tree. Maybe that contractor's trailer will eventually get gone, but that's where we plan on watching goats and cows and everything else. So hopefully y'all have been enjoying this build series right here. Again, we're going to try to get it out this week. I want concrete down first. We'll do the house plan video for this right here. All right, Big Dave asked what was the sauce recipe again. I will go back up there and ask Miss Tiffany right now. And I see somebody else is on the no-carb diet. That's something we need to do. And number one, Noel just joined us. Appreciate your support and stopping by. Said, glad you stopped by for dinner. I was just kind of giving everybody a quick tour of the house out here. Barn-do is what I'm going to start calling it. Barn-dominium. We'll go back up and see what Tiffany's cooking. Steven says, we're great to watch. Thank you so much. And can I post the recipe? We may see if we can get that posted. Not exactly sure where. You know what? I think I can do a description on the live stream. I'll try to drop it down there. And sorry, I know it's shaky with the phone. Phil says, I saw a comment the other day. Your dog understands more of your native language than a very large portion of the human population. There's a lot of truth to that. All right. And I did have somebody else ask. We'll probably put the recipe down in the description.
Okay.
But
Yeah, we can do it more
they were
formal.
curious about the sauce. If you have a break in a minute and can explain what was in it again, but go ahead and do what you're
in
doing.
the comments.
You did? Okay.
Yep. But I can do a little bit more formal
All right.
description of it.
Ooh, look at there. Well, that is colorful. Looks so good. Rhonda says she's got to run. Check her neighbors. She'll be back on the next one. All right. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
And I know this looks like a lot of food, but we cook enough for us to have over for lunch the next day. And if we have anything else left,
Oh, you ain't got to explain that. Yeah, it's a lot of food, but it's vegetables. If we're going to overeat on something, it might as well be vegetables. All right, Logan, I see your comment. I'll check those that Instagram DM after we get off of this live stream. DB Douglas says this looks tasty. And Josie asked, do we plan on clearing out the big oak off to the right? I'm assuming you're talking about over there. Yes, actually there is like an 8-foot wide, beautiful live oak in there that is now dead because a lot of old farm equipment was left around it. We'll explain that later. But I want to get that out of there because eventually our pasture fence is coming across here, going that direction. And I don't want that tree falling down and crushing the fence and letting animals out. So that will be another episode coming up. So what are you doing right now?
Just putting a little bit of olive oil and seasoning the veggies.
All right, just stumbled upon RV Ventures. Asked what kind of boat I have here. It is a Nautic Star 21-foot bay boat. If y'all watch the Outdoors channel, you're about to see that used a lot. I love spearfishing, catching trout, redfish. We go get sea bass. We do all kinds of stuff in this boat. We go get awesome sandbars and places on the ocean. So we will have that on the other channel. Tyler Guthrie jumped on, said hello. Appreciate you joining. Ralph says that food sounds good. That is exactly right. Most people say smells good. No, listen at that.
We've really enjoyed this purchase.
Yes, this has been an awesome purchase.
Yeah.
She's wanted one forever. We should have bought it sooner. Finally, we broke down and went and got one, and we're so happy. We almost bought like the professional models, and the one with the deep fryer on the side, but they have smaller griddles. We debated and said, you know what, we probably should get the bigger griddle, and we do not regret it at all. strongly recommend if y'all are looking at Blackstone, go ahead and get the bigger griddle because sometimes we fill it up even for 2 people. And W5 Family says, what town do we live near? Probably the most recognizable town. We're about 30 miles east of Tallahassee, our state capital. Big Dave says, do I ever bow fish? Yes, and I actually have a little bit of bow fishing on the other channel, but I am horrible at it. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds like we're at Chili's. Don't burn yourself. The Lala Farm just made a $20 donation to us, baby.
Oh, great.
Thank you so much. We truly appreciate that. It's about 90 miles east of us in Baker County. Really enjoy your channel. You and Tiffany are authentic. Thank you so much. We try to be. And John says, how's the ice maker? Again, this is the beautiful thing about having a live stream on a mobile phone. Let's check it out. Again, I have pulled about 50 pounds of ice out of it this week, but y'all can see. Look at there. It's working. Pile of ice in the bottom. Probably, it's several inches deep right now. Probably 40, 50 pounds of ice. This tray is filled up. Everything's still filling up with water and working. Loving my little homemade ice machine here. And again, because a viewer just sent some fans to circulate air in there, I'll try to get it working even better. And Brandon wants to know what my day job is. Actually, you're watching it. I have got a video on the channel to where I made a big decision last October to leave a very good paying job because I had a burning desire and passion. I guess I can talk to y'all this way now. So I had a burning desire and passion to do YouTube, and I couldn't shake it. So we tried to save up money, set ourselves up financially. We've been saving for a long time for a house. We try not to live outside of our means. Yeah, we make mistakes in doing things, but long story short, we tried to set ourselves up. We talked about it, we prayed about it, talked about it for over a year, and I walked away from that job, and I'm trying to do YouTube full time right now. So we should all see how it works. If this doesn't work out after the house is done, I just have to go back and find another job. It's that simple. But things are looking promising, looking good. We're going to keep plugging away, try to get these numbers up, and try to make this an actual full-time job. Hopefully not just for me, but maybe Tiffany one day. Time will tell. So thank you for asking, and you're not getting too personal. Don't worry about that. Oh, Kevin says catching the log the other day made him laugh. Yeah, I am very talented at catching stickfish. I can do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm pretty sure I hold the world record stickfish. All right, let me catch a few more comments here. I've done missed quite a few. See, Blackstone's coming out with a 17 and 22 inch E-Series electric griddle. Ooh, that does sound fun. That might be good doing our back porch kitchen. Says they always smell the food. So let me get y'all up a little closer here. So nice. So I know we got a lot of new people jumping on. You're probably wondering, what in the heck is going on? Did I jump on a cooking channel? I thought I was watching the Kelleys. This is us, y'all. We are random. You'll never know what you're going to get.
How are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. We started cooking a while back and people seem to like it, so it's a good time to chat with you and do the cooking. And I apologize for talking behind the camera, but I'm sure y'all would rather look at Tiffany and the food than me. Let's see what else we got here. Try out the Traeger grill. Yep, my buddy just bought one and loves it. I have been seriously considering a Traeger grill. Janet says, looking good. She's missing Crystal Burgers. I'm guessing they don't have them where you're at. Oh, we used to tear those up when I was a kid.
Oh, you love
Yeah,
Crystal.
the sack full is what me and Dad used to go get. Love me some Crystal Burgers. Thank you, Shrimp's Tail. I appreciate you, what you're saying for us.
That sounds
And Chris asked, what kind of cheese are you putting on your vegetables?
good. Cheese?
Yeah, I don't think she is using any
No
cheese.
cheese.
No cheese. And we love cheese.
We put cheese on everything.
We do
but
put
not
cheese on
this.
everything. So Bert asked, how do I keep this shop cool in the summertime heat? Running big fans, circulating air. I've got huge 12-foot roll-up doors. If y'all are building a shop, I can't recommend enough. Big 12 by 12 roll-up doors. I was going to do 10-footers to save money, but this moves so much air just having both these open. It'll whip in and out. Shop fan, and what made the biggest difference of all, closed cell foam on the roof. This is where the heat mainly is coming down on the building. Yes, the walls do get hot, but the roof was just insane. I could tell a night and day difference once I paid somebody to put closed cell foam on the roof. It was worth it. It's expensive, but it was absolutely worth it. Between that, I can come out here honestly on 90 plus Florida degree days, As long as there's a little bit of breeze, I can work. So One Arm Hunter says he's grilling deer steak. That sounds good. Let's see what else we got here. In a few more months, you'll be able to fry up some of our Florida gnats. Oh no, Richard, we done beat you to it. We already had a few waiting on the grill for us. We just mix them right in the vegetables. And I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. There was some on the grill, but we got them off. Mailman 8R says enjoyed the videos and enjoyed the details in it. Awesome. They're definitely going to get a lot more detailed, especially on the house build over here as we keep going. See here. Yep, I'm saying it. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm going to say it 100 times tonight once we get off of there and see if I can get it out of my system. Oh no, I'll be broke. David says he's watching this at 7 p.m. and we're making him hungry. Yeah, I know. We're cooking at some odd times now, being that we started our live stream so late. All Our Farm says they have closed cell foam in their shop as well as roll-up doors both ends for airflow. It really helps. I've still been considering cutting out and framing up there and putting in an exhaust fan to force and pull air through. But I'm telling you, honestly, between this big fan moving air and I've got one mounted right over there, it really does a good job. I think I can handle it out here. Marine, very good question and something I need to talk about more. She says, are these 6,000 pine trees we planted for business or beauty? It is a little bit of everything. Pine tree, especially southern slash, is a huge industry in this area. There's a lot of pulp and paper mills. Actually, that's what I left, and they desire this type of pine tree. So we planted them for privacy. We planted them for future potential income, and because of that future potential income, you can do tax write-offs. People truly underestimate tax write-offs on a homestead or farm. If you can show there's potential income in the future, which there is, you can write a lot of stuff off. I mean, and I really need to do a video on that one day. It helps dramatically. So we had multiple reasons for doing those. Yeah, Lala says, all that food for the two of you? Yeah, well, these shrink up, but like she said earlier, that ain't just for tonight. We'll eat it tomorrow and tomorrow night if we need to. So we always try to cook meals that has leftovers for the next day, because I mean, who wants to cook every single meal, especially whenever you can do something that may give you 2 to 3 meals for each person. All right, Florida area 2, couple LD spotlights away from sitting. Let's see here. Oh, I got you. So CK Fab saying put some spotlights away to get the bugs away. Plus, I need to jump on somebody's recommendation of getting a bug zapper, maybe hang it over here on the barn. Be a really good idea. Thanks, Marine. The big oak's looking great, even with it getting dark. Yes, I'm ready to get the trailer out of the way because that thing is just beautiful. And a lot of y'all recommended that maybe we need to use that oak as, backdrop for maybe a new channel logo. Or we're really considering that. But we need to give it another couple months because right now it just doesn't look good. That's because a lot of the little leaves have not bloomed out yet. You give this thing a few more weeks, everything's going to look different around here. It's already getting to the point I'm probably going to have to mow in a couple weeks. The trees are blooming. There is pollen everywhere. We're sneezing left and right. But it's about to dramatically change around here as y'all watch the channel. So, Fauna, hope I said that right, says, how long do we plan before starting to build and how long do you expect to take? We actually got a story we need to share on that. We had a completely different set of house plans that was a 1.5 story, and we went through just a nightmare with that. Well, we planned for almost 2 years for that. Once we decided not to do the 1.5 story, we took the bottom floor house plan out of what was essentially our dream home, and we moved it into here, and we started making things bigger, from the closet to the pantry, etc. So I guess you can say essentially we've been planning 2.5 years for this build, although it did dramatically change at one point. As far as time frame, we don't know. Everything is so unbelievably expensive right now with COVID. Lumber is almost quadruple, like for the plywood. 2x6s are through the roof. It's going to delay us some, no doubt. We're hoping by next fall, winter, this thing is ready, but time will tell. We'll just have to keep y'all updated. We've got to really watch our costs because we have saved for a long, long time. We remodeled our last house. We saved a lot of that money whenever we sold it, and our dream and plan has always been to pay cash for our home and kind of be mortgage free, and we're working on being debt free. It's been a long, hard road, but we're working very hard on it. So that's helping us kind of that's why we can't give you a good time frame on this, because we're paying out of pocket. You know, if we had the big loan from the bank, we'd say as quick as the contractor could build it. And is this a VersaTube building? No, it is not. There is a company here locally that does these square tube channels, and it's actually purchased from a company that started out over in a town that I used to work in called King's Portable Building. I think they do their own manufacturing now. But it's all 2x2 square tubing. Patrick says, give Bullet some chicken. Bullet, you want some chicken? He says, heck yeah. Actually, he wants a nap more than anything. Big Dave says, the oak would look great with lights in it. All right, you come over here and climb up and put them in there. This boy ain't climbing that tree. All right, Ralph says he's got to go. He's got to go for dinner as well. And as you can see, we're whipping ours up, so we'll probably go for long too. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with us, Ralph. And Irma is asking another very popular question. Even my contractor said, hey, are you going to screen in your back porch? And believe it or not, no. I know we're in Florida. I know we're dealing with bugs. But, screens, we feel like it kind of takes away from the view, takes away from the airflow. So as of right now, we have no plans to screen the back porch in, but we can always do that easily later on. But for now, we just want to keep it open, feel the breeze. So
we're getting about done here. I'm just letting my vegetables get to where I want them and put the sauce on them, and we're good.
All right, so very simple, easy meal. All those vegetables and peppers. The chicken is ready and looking great. Again, her sauce, I'll try to remember to include all that in the description down there, since she home makes her sauce, and it's so good. And I want to go back to what Grand Oaks Acres is saying. He says he follows Dave Ramsey. I read Debt University, and actually, it's awesome that you mentioned Dave Ramsey, because he was a big influence in my life on becoming debt-free, building up his savings, and trying to work hard. So that's awesome. And
we read that book how many years ago?
Oh my goodness.
Back in 2008, I think?
Yeah,
2009?
that sounds about right. So she remembers Dave Ramsey too.
Oh, yeah.
And Robert Kiyosaki is another one that I absolutely recommend. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Great books. And Back Creek Cabin says, which Blackstone we have? It's called the 36-inch griddle. This is kind of the standard model. It's not the pro model with the stainless everywhere, but we love it. It's got the same griddle that the pro models have. It's just 36-inch top. So Jason says, what can I talk about what I did to get this pasture into shape? We've got a little bit of light left. So when we first bought this property, everything you're looking at here was not as you see it. It was grown up 10, 12 foot tall dog fennels. You couldn't hardly walk through it. It's just thick briars, nastiness, small trees. It'd been let go. This used to be farmland and hadn't been farmed in years. So we come out here and bush hogged this entire pasture and this area, and started tilling it in with a smaller John Deere tractor I used to have and a small set of discs. And I bet you I tilled that pasture in for a month and a half, 2 months. Let me get back here. She's putting this sauce on. Oh man, that sounds good. Ooh, that's nice. So, tilled in for a month and a half, 2 months, just working the ground, turn all those root balls under, trying to get it smooth. And once I finally had everything killed off, went out there and drug it and drug it and drug it. I put a bunch of hog panels, those thick hog panels on the ground, threw semi-tires on them, and just made lap after lap after lap. I wanted to get that field back as perfectly smooth as I could get it, because it was in very bad shape. Did a lot of that with the yard, but really worked hard on the pasture. After that, we purchased what's called TIF9 Bahia. It's a, kind of like a Pensacola Bahia seed, but modified. It's just very tough grass seed. I went out there and broadcasted that, lightly disked it in, packed the whole field smooth, and the rest is history. But it literally took a few months to get that field to that point. I wish we were recording YouTube back then, but we just weren't. Ooh, that does look good.
Smell this.
Oh, if you can smell it. So Bubba Jones, thank you so much. Just made a donation to us. He says, just saying hello, love y'all. Love the show, keep it up. Thank you so much for that. We truly do appreciate the donation. Stillman Chainsaw says, send a plate. All right, we'll send it to you. We do not guarantee it'll be hot when you get it. And James wants to know, do we have a lot of deer on our property? I won't say a lot, but we have a steady flow of deer. Actually, every single night, we can come out here in about 1 hour, and there will be eyes everywhere in that pasture. We're having a bad coyote problem here lately, and even if we're out here playing music, have the fire lit, the deer come out there and bed up all through here and behind this shop. And I think they're really staying by the noise and the music and all because it keeps the coyotes run off. But we do have a decent amount of deer. I did not have a very good season hunting this past year. I had a lot of bucks, but they were nocturnal, all at nighttime. So it was tough. But overall, yeah, we have quite a few. CK Fab says, let the subscribers know what weekend we're going to do a house build assist. Boy, I could use a bunch of y'all. Could have used y'all for the concrete and the roof. All right, Christy says, love your cooking time. It's great. Thank you so much. And we'll continue to do this. It's random, I know, and it's not professional, but this is how it is. Oh, yeah, she's got her big scooper now. You check that pan for gnats?
Nope.
Well, we're eating them.
Oh, I need a hot pan.
Oh, my goodness, y'all. That sauce, look at that. This fat boy loves her cooking.
Yeah, it makes me want some rice now.
Yeah, well, no, we got to be low carb and not have rice with a meal that needs rice. Yeah, they're right. We do kind of have a lot of food. Dan says, let's put a wing on the side of the house for a bed and breakfast.
Sounds good.
Might not be a bad idea. She's always dreamed about having a restaurant. She has. But restaurants, woo, they can be a heck of a lot of work and
But a bed
aggravating.
and breakfast would be nice. You only have a few guests at a time.
Yeah. It's going to be hard in our one-bedroom house. Anybody want to stay in the storm shelter? And Rich says he hasn't seen turkeys and many this year because coyotes, he thinks. Yeah, and we've got a bad bobcat problem here too. But luckily, I am still seeing quite a bit of turkeys. So Logan, quick question, and then we're probably gonna wrap this thing up. But he says, how do we find and buy our property? It's a long story that I really need to explain one day, but we looked for almost 4 years for property. Went and looked at a lot of junk land and just stuff that we, couldn't afford if it was good looking land, and if you could afford it, it was just swamp and looked absolutely horrible. So long story short, I searched on the internet and was looking at every little small realty company that I could find. And I'll turn y'all around and try to get you a little bit away from that noise right there. So I was looking at every realty company I could find. I stumbled across one in a small town that's about 20 miles away. And I was searching through the pictures, and lo and behold, this property popped up. I said, oh my goodness, this property looks gorgeous. There's no way it's for sale. And the price they were asking was already decent, I thought, especially based off all the junk land that I had looked at. So me and my father ran over here one morning after I got done working midnight shift out at the paper mill. Couldn't find a for sale sign anywhere on the property. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm at the right place. Called the realty company. Yeah, you're at the right place. I said, can we walk in and look at it? We walked all through this, and again, it was grown up and nasty. We're getting cut up with briars and just disgusting, but I seen the potential. I said, oh my goodness, I've got to get this property. So we walked out of here, walked to the highway, and I seen why the property was still for sale. For sale sign had been mowed over. It looked like months or a year ago. It was mowed over in the ditch. It looked like a ditch mower had mowed it. Mold and mildew all over it. Nobody knew the property was for sale. So it was really by the grace of God and absolutely meant for us that we got this. We called, we made an offer. We went back and forth for just a little bit. We accepted it, and then it got scary. We went to bank after bank after bank, and none of them would finance us because apparently the government thinks that as a residential homeowner, you should have no more than 5 acres. So the banks were not interested in financing more than 5 acres. We had excellent credit, was willing to give a 20% down at the time. Just wasn't happening. Finally, one bank I had talked to that said, no, we're not going to do it. A lady in the commercial department called us and said, hey, there is a way that you can finance this property. We'll just finance it as if it's a farm and commercial and going to be income producing. And in a way, it really is. So that's the way I can suggest if you're going to buy more than 5 acres. I don't know if that's just the way it works in our area, but we've told that was a government rule. You need to go in there asking to get it commercially financed. Now, it's going to have a whole lot of different rules. Typically, they want a lump sum payment at the end. They don't finance as long. So it's aggravating doing it the commercial route. But if you're ever dreaming about owning more than 5 acres, keep that in mind. Go in thinking like, a farmer and commercial. Go talk to that department. So hopefully that answers your question there. So Tiffany's doing what she always does, just splash a little water on top of the black stone.
Because that meal gets it very dirty.
Yes, all that sauce really does get thick on there. A little water on it while it's hot, scrape everything in the back. We'll throw a little oil on it and wipe it down with some paper towels. This thing is yet to rust, and we've had it a while. That is the way you take care of one. Always do that. Don't go eat. Do it while it's hot. So we're probably getting close to wrapping this up. I'll see if there's a few more comments on here to answer real quick. And Carol says she can hear the excitement in her voice regarding all the exciting things that are happening in life. Yes, absolutely. So excited, so thankful for this place, thankful for YouTube, and thankful for sharing this opportunity with y'all. It's awesome times we live in, and I won't even say country because you can do this around the world, but it just blows my mind that potentially one day this could be what we do, just sharing our lives with you. So very thankful for that. Rodney says timing is everything. Absolutely is. All right, y'all, I think we are going to wrap this up. So, Tiffany, if you want to say anything, I think we're going to go eat.
Yes, we are hungry, and it's been good talking with y'all. It always is, and we're really getting to know a lot of y'all, and we just appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So, this food looks delicious. Thank you for cooking.
You're welcome.
Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for the support, helping us hit the 1 million views, helping us hit the 10,000 subscribers. And again, I'll get up with you. A couple guys that won the gifts tonight. We'll make sure we get them out to you. Thank y'all so much for the support, and we'll catch you on the next video. And I'll do my best to remember to put the little recipe down there in the description on this. You can always come back to the description of the live stream, and I'll have that down there. So a lot of y'all are saying goodnight. Thank y'all so much. We'll catch y'all next Sunday at 7 p.m. and it should be cool enough. We will have a fire for that, and hopefully no gnats. All right, thank y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Good chatting with you.
Bye.
Bye.